there. That's what's funny about this one. We're going to show you, we finished this skirt and we did all the separate parts together, but I wanted to send everybody a video with a real quick review of what we did with this ruffled skirt. We'll zoom in here in a minute and I'll bring her a little bit closer. But we have 8 gores for our petticoat. Taylor, get down. Come here. You want a treat? The dog remembers where we had a potluck yesterday. I can't believe it. So we've got 8 gores for our petticoat and 8 gores for our main skirt. And they're all sewn straight to bias. And our petticoat, we added a ruffle on the inside edge. So when she's moving around, we will see that ruffle. And then our main ruffles are all hidden underneath each other. She's crazy about the buffet food. Does that pick up? Does it pick her up? Taylor, come here. Stop it. The dog's really found her voice, and she's really demanding. So each ruffle hides behind the one above it, except the top ruffle's got nowhere to hide. It just goes right into our basque or our waistband here. And then remember we adjusted the ratio so that as we go from the bottom to the top, it gets a little bit less full. So this was 3.5 ratio, 3, 2.5, 2 or something. Oh, it was 3 3/4, 3.5, something like that. Anyway, it's in the earlier videos, but this top ruffle is barely gathered compared to how super duper gathered the bottom ruffle is. So the top ruffle being less gathered lets it lay a lot nicer on the body and on the skirt. And then we've got our beautiful piping here at the bottom edge of the basque. And we put our elastic behind the fashion fabric. You can sandwich elastic on both sides, but I like to put it behind the fashion fabric so that if your bodice needs a little bit more room, you've already got the right color there. And then in the back, we dropped our basque an inch longer in the back than it is in the front to help keep the skirt level at the floor. And if anything, we want the skirt to be a smidge longer in the back. And then there's that placket that we made where we took the like 6-inch wide by 7 or 8 inch long strip, folded it into thirds, and then made a really nice placket. And the placket we laid through both the petticoat and the outside skirt so that it's all hooked through the one placket, so you don't have to have a closure for the petticoat and a closure for the top. And then before the petticoat and top were hooked to the basque, we stitched the top edge of them together. We basted them together so that we were only dealing with one thing to hook it all to the basque. And that is where we're finishing up this class. Thank you, everybody. And if you just rewatch the earlier video bits and then watch today's, it should all make sense. The other thing that we could do, which we didn't, is if we wanted to, we could put little grosgrain ribbons from behind this bottom ruffle to the ruffle on our petticoat, so that when she lifts up the outside skirt, the inside skirt lifts up. Those are called a pickup or a swing tack. It literally means to pick up the skirt. And you would put them on every seam. So you would find every gore in the outside skirt matches to a gore on the inside skirt. And you'd want to leave like 2 or 3 inches of space so that they're not hammered together, but so that they kind of move together. So you would put 8 of those around the bottom of the skirt. So if she doesn't lift up the inside skirt, it'll all come up together, and that's much more lovely. That's it. Thanks. On to the next one.